What scares you more? Failing at your dream or never chasing it at all? The question hangs in the darkness, heavy and unyielding. In a flash, a man's trembling hands clutch a rejection letter. One more no, added to a pile of shattered hopes. Next, a woman cradles a battered passport, tracing faded stamps and lost possibilities, her eyes clouded with longing. Time accelerates in a relentless blur, a timer ticking down, each second slipping by, irretrievable. Then, the final silent image, a gravestone, blank except for two haunting words. What if? Failure feels sharp. Regret lingers forever. Why do we fear failure so deeply? Why, at the very edge of our greatest opportunities, do our feet turn to stone? Psychologists call it atychophobia, the fear of failing. It doesn't just whisper doubts, it paralyzes, convincing us that pain and humiliation await on the other side of every risk. The mind magnifies every possible misstep until the path forward seems impassable. Yet, consider the contrast. There is the person who tried, who reached for something greater, and tumbled down. Their wounds sting, but healing follows. Lessons are carved into memory, and resilience is forged in the fire of experience. They stand, maybe not victorious, but transformed, each scar a testament to courage. Then there's the one who never leaps. Night after night, they stare at the ceiling, haunted not by what they lost, but by what they never dared to find. The question, what if, echoes louder with every passing year. Their dream, untouched and unfulfilled, decays in the jar of their heart. Science has a story to tell. Decades of research reveal a pattern. The pain of failure is sharp, but short-lived. Regret, however, endures. One study followed elderly patients, asking them to reflect on their lives. The overwhelming majority said their greatest suffering wasn't from what they'd done and failed, but from what they'd never attempted. The roads not taken haunted them far more than any stumble or fall. In another study, psychologists looked at people who had taken bold leaps, pursuing new careers, starting businesses, confessing hidden loves. Many did not succeed in the traditional sense, but almost all reported a sense of pride, even in their defeat. They had proof. They dared. The pain of a failed attempt faded. The satisfaction of courage persisted. Compare this to those who let fear hold the reins. Their stories are heavy with longing. One man who always dreamed of traveling the world kept his passport in a drawer for decades. Now he leafs through its empty pages, mourning adventures that never were. Another woman who wanted to write a novel never put pen to paper. She tells herself she'll start tomorrow, but the tomorrows keep slipping away. Would you rather live with a scar or a shadow? Is comfort now worth torment later? Imagine fear as a cage, cold, familiar, and inescapable. You pace within its bars, safe from the unknown, but you watch your dreams wither in a jar on the shelf. The air grows stale, the space shrinks. Outside that cage, an open cliff beckons. The drop is real, the wind howls, but so does possibility. To leap is to risk the fall, but also to taste the sky. Picture a clock, its hands spinning restlessly beside a still, unmoving heart. Time cares nothing for hesitation. Each beat is an invitation to act, to strive, to reach beyond the edge of the known. The heart that never races, that never aches with hope or disappointment, is a heart that never truly lives. Success is not guaranteed. The world owes no one a triumph for simply trying. But regret? That's inevitable, if you never try at all. So what will you choose? The sharp, fleeting pain of failure, or the slow, relentless ache of what might have been? The courage to leap, or the comfort of standing still as the world rushes by? Remember, fear fades, regret haunts. Don't let your dream decay in the darkness. Open the cage, step onto the edge. Time waits for no one. Like, share, subscribe. And remember, fear fades, regret haunts.